Welcome to Gamer's Games. I'm Gamer, and these are my games. Tune in and see this week's new video. Thanks. Hey, so welcome back to a toy video, or anything other than, my dog likes to bark, anything other than the games at least. So this last weekend went with Andy to a thrift store, resale barn type thing, helps out the community and stuff, and they had some stuff other than electronics, so other than video games. I guess I can adjust my camera to where I'm showing you more of my face instead of my torso and that. Hey, that looks a little better. So as you notice, the garage is still a mess. This truck still doesn't have the bed on it. It's over there against the wall, so hopefully we get a little more room in here soon. So I picked up this. It's a Nerf Sharpfire. Yeah. Really low price of 99 cents, but again, it was half off. So picked that up. The local game exchange takes in Nerf guns, and they give a minimum of $2.99 store credit. So if I can buy them for less than that, I'm going to trade in stuff like that for toys. So this is one of those really nice 90s CD cases, and it has a price tag of $3.99. And I went back to look at my receipt, and they charged me 40 cents, not half of this, because this was 90% off because of the green tag. So had I known, I would have dug through everything that was green tagged up there. All their CDs and stuff were not green tagged, but they were $1, but then they were 50% off. So it is definitely something I'm gonna try and go back to next weekend and see if I can find some more. They were so busy because people weren't going to garage sales, they were all there. And it's normally busy. The past, well, every time I've seen it, even if I didn't go in, it was busy. So picked this up at a flea market, and I have a strange affinity for first aid kits. It's just, I don't know why. Every time I see one, especially, as long as it's metal, I have a brand new plastic one in the house for, of course, just in case, but I've got 2 or 3 more that are metal cased, nothing fancy, don't even have stuff in them. I just like the metal boxes. I don't know why. So I picked up this the other day. It's one of the Little People buses, and I've got one of the Little People. I think it's in one of these totes right here. So I picked that up. It was $1, so no big deal. I'm going to disappear for a split second. Oh. Move this box. So this resale barn thing had this Curtis Mathis VCR. It's nothing fancy. It probably was at the time, but it was marked $10. They tested it. It says checked okay, date 8/14/21. So I guess they just checked it. They probably just put these out. So that's really good. I got a bunch of electronics, so bear with me. I know you can't see me real well. This was at a garage sale. It's RCA. Ooh, almost dropped it. And the lady said it works. She even wrote it on the little sticker. And nothing against her or her husband, either one, who were really nice people. They were actually moving, selling their house. So they're like, hey, I don't want this crap. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. So really nice people, though. Just because they test it, I'm still gonna test it again. I got this here, which is Masterpiece Plus Kensington. It's a surge protector for low voltage wiring and everything, and it gives you the switches up front to select what you want. And it's labeled in the back. It says computer, monitor, auxiliary 3, auxiliary 2, 1, continuous alarm on off, telephone, and modem. And then of course a reset button. But this thing was checked $721.21, and it's $4, but it was on sale, so I paid $2 for it. So even as a surge protector that has 6 plugs in the back and 4 selectors in the front, that's pretty good. Andy actually found it. I typically don't look for stuff like that. I go buy a regular surge protector from Walmart. Let's see here. So, keep bringing electronics. This is a Sony undermount CD player. I found this at a garage sale, and they still, no, I don't have that, doesn't have the tag on. Found it at a garage sale, actually at a friend I went to school with. It was his mom's, I guess, sister, I think. Same property though, and it's $5. And I talked to her about it. I remember her having this in her kitchen when I was back in high school, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you, blah 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 blah. Yeah, $5. Here you go." So I brought it home, tested it out. It was a little, I guess it sat a while. The tray didn't want to open just right, but I got that working right. And, works great, plays discs. That's what I want. And it works really well. That's the key thing. If it didn't work, I'd be upset. But it does have the remote and most of the mounting hardware. It's missing one of the little spacers, but I think a piece broke off, but it still works. And last but not least, I got this really high-speed, low-drag Sanyo unit. DVD VCR combo. Looking at everything in the mirror, looks pretty good. Have not tested this one yet, but it plays MP3 digital audio and everything. Most of the VCRs I buy, I try and buy them more at the price of $10 or less. My wife was looking for one, couldn't find one on Marketplace. Everybody's buying them up, I guess. I don't know. So we bought a couple. She bought one for $35, bought one for $40, and I was like, look, that's good. Don't spend any more high-end amounts. You know, these aren't brand new units. So we went to Goodwill, Ben's over in, I think it's Sherman, and they had two or three, I don't remember, and they were marked $9.99 and one was $7.99. So I bought both of those. The $9.99 was a DVD VCR combo, which I got in a deal. One of them was broke, had a little plastic piece that had come off inside of it and was just rattling around because they were less than intelligent and stuck the remote way off in the actual VCR slot. Freaking, oh, it upset me, because if they hadn't done that, it probably would have worked just fine. The other one worked, so we picked those up, and we found more at garage sales here than yonder, like these three here. And I probably have 10 or 12 VCRs plus the one hooked up to my TV, but out of those 10 or 12, half of them don't work. So I have to find a VCR repair shop just to be able to use them or utilize them later on. The last thing I picked up, and I'm still trying to find information out on this. This is a Jeep, actual Jeep brand shower clock radio, but it's also a CD player. If I can, there it is. So as you can tell, the CD player side is still brand new. I haven't taken the tape off of it or anything, and it's got this rubber seal all the way around it. Here is like a hard plastic seal, and then the rubber is in here, and it sits just inside that, of course. And talking to the people, they have like a fifth wheel camper, and I guess they had this in it, but they're still like the clear cellophane is still on the mirror. You can see it kind of peeling up there, but it was dirty. It's sitting out there in the, like a storage shed when they were doing their garage sale, and I picked it up, and she's like, you want this, and I wanted Rock Band 2014 for PS4. I was like, yeah, I'll take those two. Would you do 7 on both? And she's like, yes. I cut this for like $2. No, I'm sorry, 8 on both. So I paid $3 for this because they were both marked. The game was marked 10, and this was marked 5, so $3. And really excited about that. Hopefully I can find more about it. We just got a Jeep, so I didn't buy it for that reason. I bought it to resell because looking it up online, there's only one. It's used and it's like $60, but it's not eBay or Amazon. I can't find one on either one of those. So hopefully I can find one. But last but not least, I take that back. Least but not last. Yeah, you get to see the front of the infamous Bronco and more of the dirty shop. So hopefully you're okay with that. So this was at that resale barn that Andy and I went to. Huge princess castle. And it just pops together. You know, this thing goes down here on the bottom. When we put it in the Jeep, it just come apart. But you take it apart and it folds flat for the most part. You know, so that's really good. But 99 cents. I mean, for $1, I'd have bought it. But again, it was half off, so I got that. And then, hopefully y'all can see me again. Then I got 4 sets of speakers. These were from a garage sale, not the resale barn. But here's Audio Vox, AIWA, AIWA, I don't know. KLH, and I don't know what brand those are. I can't see those. Those are, looks like 80s type shelf speakers. But all 4 sets for $10. So really excited about that. Did some really good pickups, and I've got a record player back here in the back I've had for quite a while, and that thing will be probably hooked up to those Audio Vox speakers just because they're about the right size. And the other ones have built-in subwoofer plugs. I don't need all that. Maybe even those little metal speakers, they're actually outside. They said they bought them for their swimming pool area. So thanks for tuning in for electronics and a little bit of game, or a little bit of toys and miscellaneous stuff. I pick up a little bit of everything, so you never know what you're going to see. Tune back in. We really appreciate you watching the videos. Andy's wanting to go to a game store, a couple of game stores next weekend, so we shall see. But you know, let us know what you want to see, what you like to see, what you don't like to see. If you don't like seeing princess castles or speakers, tell me. You're probably going to have to skip a video or here, there, and under. So, but we appreciate you watching. Have a good day. See ya.